Now, what are your favorite films, or what's your favorite film of all time, and what drew you to it?
Oh, it's kind of hard to choose like a favorite film because there's just like so much media out there. Like there's so much TV shows, there's like streaming everywhere and stuff like that. Um, but some of the films I always come back to are Baby Driver because of the opening scene and just how much detail they put into that. It's just like it kind of blows me away every time. And then another one of my favorites is Everything Everywhere All at Once, just because the story is so simple and they made it super grand and big. And I really, really like that. Like, it's just amazing how much complexity we all have.
Yeah, like even when you were answering the question, it was hard to explain because there's so much that like words can't say but visuals can. You know, like oh, like a picture is worth 1,000 words. And yeah, with it being on the more like sci-fi end, it really shows you how much us humans we may catastrophize things sometimes.
Yes.
Like soon we're gonna be in that rock scene arguing with our mom. I don't know.
I really like that part, yeah.
Now, two, what is your earliest film related memory?
Earliest film related memory. Definitely the short film I had to do in Rodney's class as a final. It was the title of the film was Unseen, and it was just a really big struggle to actually get to the final part of it, which is like the viewing.
Really?
Yeah.
That was the hardest part?
Yeah, because like you have to. I think the easiest part was coming up with a story, um, and contacting people for it, and scheduling people for it, and starting to film and getting all of that. That was significantly the easiest part of what I had to do to get to the final part. All the editing and the checking if it was right and the I don't know if this looks good. All of that stuff was so hard to reach to the final product.
At least for like me, whenever I'm doing short films, it's like I can have this like great idea, but the hardest part is like being maybe like resourceful enough or like realistic enough to actually make that idea happen and not fall into perfectionism.
It is really hard, I think, and a lot of my short films they tend to have a theme of like it being kind of like fantastical in a way. So it to actually like produce it to like Ronnie or anybody else, they kind of think like, how are you gonna get like a spaceship to appear, or like how are you gonna make flowers talk, like how are you gonna make a person view this? Like how is that possible without a budget and stuff like that? And I don't know how, but it just comes out easier for me to like think of it a creative idea by like a simple like light or a simple like camera movement and just like directing someone into like, okay, there's somebody chasing you, run at full speed.
Run at full speed. Oh my god. Well, thank you so much for your time, and hopefully when you I don't know, when you show us the short film that you've been working on, then I'll get to speak to you again and ask you more questions.
Yes, we're almost getting there.